Whoa! So you definitely are not sick anymore. There we go. Honey. Growing, and they're crazy. So this snake actually has like a minor kink in its spine. What are you thinking about? Gotcha. Oh, no, don't put the dookie on my elbow. Yeah, no. Look how big this thing is next to my arm. Bigger than my wrist. Oh, I cannot believe how big that ball python is. What? Yeah. Oh, no, that was me. What is going on, my beautiful people? Welcome back to... Oh, boy. Relax. It's just Kaido. Okay, you guys don't like each other still. That's okay. I'm taking Bagoy out, my Eurasian eagle owl, back to his enclosure because last night it was dropping down to like freaking 42 degrees. Really cold. These guys are pretty good when it comes to the cold, but he was raised in Florida, so I don't want to put him through that nasty weather at night. Everyone's doing good. This time of year is a pain in the butt though, because when it gets really cold, I have to wake up periodically throughout the night to make sure all the crocodilians are getting nice warm well water and everyone's good to go so they don't freeze up. My sweet, sweet bubble boy Bagoy. I love you, Bagoy. Goodbye. Oh, you didn't go that far. Ooh. Yes, I love you too, Bagoy. So if you guys saw the last episode, we put Anakin and Guapo, the Cuban and saltwater croc, in the snake house so they stay toasty. Left the native animals outside. So we've got Layla, the American croc basking. She's doing good. We got Bobby, the male American croc basking. He's doing great. Of course, we got Ziggy, my first ever crocodile I got with my permits. Ziggy! Oh, Ziggy, I'm sorry. But you can see how big Ziggy is. I wear a size 12. And that's the tip of her tail right there. So she's pretty big now. If she bit you now, it'd cause a lot of pain. Oh, just relax, Ziggy. I'm just saying what's up. All right, let's see how Nadia's doing. Nadia's a smart girl. She knows to stay out in the sun. Phew. My beautiful Siamese crocodile, Nadia. Enjoying that. Ooh, I don't have any food for you. You're hungry? Really? Everyone's doing good. All these guys have that nice warm well water flowing through their enclosures at night, so they're all staying around 73 degrees. As you can see, the African slender snout croc is doing really good. He's getting on around like 6 feet long, looking nice and beautiful, taking advantage of the sunlight. He gets a nice sun patch that goes there, but it looks like it's kind of moved. I'll see you later, Pointy Peter. Anyways, beautiful people, we got a new snake that I'm gonna unbox. I'm gonna hydrate, take care of, and show it off to you guys. It's actually one of the most venomous snakes on the planet. And I had a friend who's nice enough to actually donate it to the facility. So, free snake, good snake. As you can see, the African slender snout female is doing really good. She's just sitting out, absorbing the heat, enjoying the beautiful sun after a really chilly night. Kaido! Kaido! What are you doing, Kaido? Oh, Kaido. I love you. I love you so much, Kaido. And I bring him inside at night too, because I don't want him to be freezing cold. Right? We get to enjoy the heat. Ooh, we get to enjoy the heat. Ooh, and I just finished soaking my Galapagos tortoise, and you can see soaking them makes them go to the bathroom. So you got all that cactus and flower and whatnot that he digested. Little Tortuga, the world's biggest tortoise, the Galapagos tortoise. Ooh, Tortuga, you are getting big, buddy. I remember when I first got you, you're smaller than my palm. Here you go, Tortuga. A nice array of flowers to munch. Okay, big tortoises. Oh my goodness. Oh, you're so heavy. Ooh-wee. These are some heavy little tortoises. All right, nice and easy, little baby. That's Sheila. Let's get Taiklisha. Okay, enjoy yourselves. I'm gonna go see how this new snake's doing. Ooh, check this out. We got the new snake right here. Let me just take the label off so you guys can see it a little bit better. But look at that beautiful little baby coastal taipan. Used to be third most venomous in the world, and now probably ranked about like fourth because there's a new taipan species that was described. So this snake actually has like a minor kink in its spine somewhere right around here that honestly I can barely see it. But because of this kink, my buddy Ryan Gratney and Alex, who import venomous snakes for zoos and private collections and whatnot, they decided this was deemed not worthy of selling. So they wanted to donate this taipan to me, which is really cool because I have some really pretty taipans. And this one's very unique in the way that it's like gray with a tan going down its spine. So hopefully this snake lives a long, happy life and we can get her nice and fat and happy and see what she looks like in a couple years, because she's definitely going to be different coloration from the male and female that I have right now. She has already eaten a meal and passed the food, which was my biggest concern with a kink in the spine, maybe preventing her from properly digesting food. So we'll feed her good, but we're gonna have to feed smaller items just to make sure she's not at any risk of rupturing anything or breaking part of her spine. But like I said, I really do not see anything wrong with this snake. They noticed the movement was a little strange with the last third, but after eating a meal and pooping, I don't see why this snake wouldn't live a long, happy life here at CWW. Comment below what should we name this little Aussie Grey Gale. And of course at night, Kaido comes inside. Kaido! All right, my beautiful people. Time to put these crocodilians back inside their exhibits, because now we're gonna get some better temps where we can put these guys back where they belong. Super cold the other night, but now the coldest it's gonna get is about 60 degrees Fahrenheit or just below that. So we can run some water on these guys, they'll be fine. I just like to avoid that nasty 40 degree temp or even 39 degree Fahrenheit temp out here, which is just no good for African crocodiles, or at least the exotic African crocs. Now crocs can handle colder temps way better than a lot of other species. So let's be super careful. Let JJ do her thing. Woo-wee! Beautiful African dwarf crocodile. What's up, Pearl? Okay, Pearl. Let's get Guapo, the Cuban crocodile. He's a little bit crazy. I'm glad he pooped a little bit, so it just got everywhere. Let me get my hands free. The beautiful Cuban croc. And that's how you safely release the Cuban croc. All right, who do we have? Oh, dude, you are so much bigger. Like last year, he would barely fill up this tote. And this is probably about like I'd say like a 4+ foot tote. Anakin's huge. All right, let me actually get a towel real quick because he looks, oh, maybe a hat, the hat trick. Aussie hat, Chikara. Good old Aussie hat for an Aussie croc. Oh, shoot, that's not what I wanted to happen. Good old snake hook for moving your Aussie hat on your Aussie croc. We just need to make this croc think that the hat, perfect opportunity to strike. Gotcha. Ooh, Annie. Oh my goodness, I definitely needed 2 hands for Annie. There we go. He is not a tiny crocodile. He's literally like a 5-footer now. Nice. Love my saltwater croc. Annie. All right, now some babies. All right, beautiful people. Time to put back the last of the little crocodilians. We'll start with this tote right here. I don't even know what's inside of it, but we'll figure it out. Miss Toothy thinks she's getting some food. What's up, Miss Toothy? What are you doing, Mama? Don't do it. Be nice. She's thinking about jumping. Beautiful Cuban crocodile. Love Miss Toothy. You can see her water is crystal clear in there because they got that nice artesian well water flowing through it. And I just got the pipe unclogged, so we're good to go. What do you think I'm going to feed you? All right, you can see these guys went to the bathroom. They ate not long before I put them up into the snake house, so getting nice and toasty. Get some able to digest their food and go poop. Oh, we got to walk through the swamp because I was filling up all these tubs. So we're going to go all the way back here. This would be part of the smaller group. So they're going to go right into here. I'm trying to film a viral video. Anyways, we got these 2 beautiful little American crocodiles right here. Oh, that's actually the alligators down there. They're cranky. It's okay, buddy. So now these guys can get nice and hydrated, get all that dookie off their faces. Sorry, Bubba. Oh, that water's nice and toasty too. So it's not going to put them in shock or anything. Yeah, look at you. You are still thick. You look like you still got to poop a little bit. This is my cranky American crocodile out of that group of 10 that I originally started with. Got my little baby boy Cayman laterostris, the broad-snouted cayman. Very cranky, very cranky. Not a good pet. Not a good pet. Look at that. Such a pretty looking animal. Super dark right now because he's a little bit... Actually, he's not cool at all. He feels pretty toasty from the snake house. This is not food, Miss Toothy. This is the future of CWW. Wonder how this guy's going to look in the future, because he has a different bloodline from Miss Bridget, the broad snout cayman, which I'll get a little clip of her later on so you guys can see how she's doing. There you go, you little bloider. Ooh, we got the little West African crocodile right here with the American croc. Just want to do this nice and smooth. So these guys aren't jumping everywhere. Yes, we hear you, American alligators. We know you exist. Yeah, we got another crusty little acutus right here. Crocodilus acutus, the American crocodile. Give him a little rinse. There we go. Get it nice and clean. And then, of course, look at this. We got this sexy little West African crocodile. And you guys can't tell from the video, but he's grown so much. Like, this guy is a freaking beast. Oh, yeah. Gotcha. Oh, no, don't put the dookie on my elbow. Oh, oh, you got the dookie. Oh, I was going to eat some food after this. Oh, I was going to. High protein diet. All right, and here is one of the cayman. Little, oops, I hope I didn't just break that. Did I just break that lid? No! Yeah, jeez. This is the little Cuvier's dwarf cayman. Oh, wow. Can't get over the look of a Cuvier's dwarf cayman. I don't care how many times I see Cuvier's dwarf cayman, American crocs. I love them. Childhood favorites. There we go. Nice toasty water for you, mama. Got the rest of these American crocs right here. These guys are getting big. Let's do this one by one. We got one American croc from the big group. There we go. Gotta be smart about this so we don't have any shooting out and running on the floor. What are you thinking about, huh? You're not thinking about mischief, are you? You're not thinking of mischief, are you? I think not. Go play with your sister. Come here, you little cutie. Ah, come here, you little dog. Ooh, thicker than a snicker. Look at that. And I ain't talking about that brown stuff melting on me right there. Come on. Beautiful. Oh, it smells so bad. Gotcha. Yeah. What are you thinking about? There you go. And last, we got this little cutie. Go with your sisters. Go. And last on the docket, one of my OG little baby. My smooth-fronted cayman. If you guys are longtime fans of the channel, you know I've had this cayman in my collection forever. And you know, just to make this easier on the animal and less stress, because cayman definitely stress more than the gators. We're just gonna have you go and do your thing. Go ahead, mate, do your thing. Go ahead. Go ahead. There you go. Nice toasty water. I am never gonna get a wife. Now we're gonna be prepping some food for Bridget, the broad snout cayman. If you guys remember, she was a little bit sick. And the only thing that we found in her blood test is that she has low levels of calcium. So we have liquefied calcium, and we're gonna be injecting it into this rat, and we're gonna go feed her and see how she's doing. And the reason that I'm liquefying the calcium and putting it inside the rat versus just powdering the outside is because Bridget is an aquatic predator, so if it's on the outside, all the calcium is just gonna go everywhere. So it's better just to inject it inside the rat. All right, beautiful people. We're here with Bridget, the broad snout cayman. As you can see, she's back inside her exhibit. And the reason that we put her back out here is after multiple blood tests, it turns out she does not have West Nile. Nothing's wrong with her. There was only one thing that popped up, and that was that she had low levels of calcium. Therefore, that's why we have this rat that she obviously wants. Now that it's warmer out, it's only gonna get to 60 degrees tonight, so she can actually eat with no problem. These guys are pretty cold tolerant. You want this, whoa! All right, so, whoa, dude, so you definitely are not sick anymore, because before you weren't able to do that. Easy. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Hand feeding cayman laterostris, the broad-snouted cayman. One mistake and you could be missing a finger, but not me. I'm fine. Yeah, I hear you, mama. So the good news is Bridget is doing much better. We're just giving her calcium, so her blood levels will be better. We'll do some more blood tests in the future, but we know that she doesn't have some crazy contagious disease like West Nile that can be in mosquitoes and spread upon the other crocodilians. That's why we wanted to keep her separate from everyone. Also, another big reason we separated her is because I was afraid she was going to drown. She was struggling to swim, so I was really scared in this deep water that she was going to end up drowning. And that's why we put her inside. Oh, she's super active now. She literally shot over when I did that. She's looking for some more food. We'll give her croc chow too, because croc chow actually has vitamins in it. It's got good nutrients. What are you doing, mama? I'm glad you're doing better. Now you want to bite me, but I got other stuff to go do. All right, we're gonna be dealing with the coastal. Ooh, we're gonna be dealing with my original coastal taipans, and as you can see, they are growing and they're freaking crazy. These are definitely second or third most dangerous snakes in the world to be handling. Black mamba being first, second or third, eastern brown, and then coastal taipan. I'm sure my Aussie buddies would definitely agree. Or, you know, Aussie buddies would be like, nah. All right, we got our little weaned rat right here. So these guys have definitely been upgraded. They can handle more food. Let's see, let me see if he just went. Oh, there he is. Just went and hid from me for a second. But we got our little coastal taipan. Oh, look, he's coming under the ground right there. Ooh, ooh, look at him. Oh, look at that snake. Oh my goodness. I gotta be so careful because he'll shoot out of that enclosure. No freaking problem. This guy is look, he knows it's food. Look at him. Little coastal taipan, aka killer of the cane fields, because before anti-venom was created, people would drop like flies because their venom is so toxic. Oh my god, this guy could literally just shoot out the enclosure. I'm just gonna leave the rat right there because he's gonna start eating it momentarily, and I can safely close this glass and not have to worry about this guy flying out and tagging me. Don't lose it. Bam, look at that. Such a badass snake. All right, well, this female coastal taipan's sussing out her food. I'm gonna close the enclosure so I can move on to the next snake, and we'll come back when they're swallowing it down. Oh, look at that. Yes. Yes. I'm really curious how the colors will change as they get older. All right, now we're gonna be feeding some king cobras. We've got Big Tony hanging out right here. Let's see if I'll move his hide real quick so we can see him eat. Ooh, big, beautiful Malaysian king cobra. Doing real good. Ooh, relax, buddy. And we actually got some nice ball pythons defrosted here. So these two ball pythons were donated by a shop. That will be for Justina. Interesting story about this big, beautiful one right here. Unfortunately, this is a ball python that was crossing the street on the way to my house and got smashed by several cars. So I actually, man, I thought this thing was beautiful when I found it. Look, I wear a size 12 shoe. That is a big ball python. So this snake is big, girthy, beautiful. And unfortunately, my neighbors contacted me because two of them had hit this snake and they were wondering what it was. So I came over and it was this morph ball python. So literally somebody's pet ball python that escaped crossing the street right off my road. Around the same time that the FWC donated that boa constrictor that was caught in front of someone's house. So I'm guessing these snakes were taking advantage of the sunlight after a cold snap or trying to soak up as much sun as possible. But this is a huge meal for this king cobra. This is a massive ball python. Relax, buddy, relax. Nice and easy. Nice and easy, nice and easy, nice and easy. Gonna eat outside the cage today, huh? Maybe we can convince him to eat a little further out of the enclosure. Usually I have people with me helping me film, and that scares the king cobra sometimes. But because I'm by myself today, maybe we can entice the king to come eat out here. Hopefully he doesn't figure out there's ball pythons right there. You know, I'm gonna leave this ball python right here. I'm gonna take these two small ones and I'm gonna see if he comes out to eat this. Oh my goodness, right as we go to walk towards Justina's enclosure, you can see now we got both taipans munching. Oh, I screwed that up. Let me stop. Well, this one's eating, that's good. So these guys are eating weaned rats. Whoop. All right, let's leave them alone and go feed Justina. Hey, Justina, you want a little snack? Nice and easy. You want it? Yeah. Oh, no, that was me you were going after that time. Here. Take the offering, please. I'm going to leave her with her. Oh, never mind. I was about to leave and let her eat and come back, but she just went for the bite now. What a gnarly king cobra. It's crazy to think I've known this king cobra since I was probably about 17 years old. And now I'm going to be 28 before you know it. Look at that. Oh, hear the growl? What's up, mama? What's up, mama? She's a gnarly king cobra. All right, enjoy. Oh, Big Tony looks like he's going in for the bite. Yeah, my boy. How do you like that? That's a really, really big ball python. Look at him. Oh my God, is he gonna try to drag this whole ball python in there? I really should have measured this ball python, but it's definitely 5 foot or so, that's for sure. There's no way this is a 4 footer. Dude, that's a power up for you, huh? That's a big meal. Like, seriously, look how big this thing is next to my arm. It's bigger than my wrist. Oh, all right, I'm gonna help you out because I know this is gonna be a big pain in the butt for you. That's a huge ball python to be dragging up there. Holy smokes. I cannot believe how big that ball python is. That's absolutely insane. And for this to be like perfectly thick and healthy, besides the fact it got smashed by a couple of cars, this is a very good looking snake. I really wish that it didn't get hit and I could have kept it. Look at that. The king of all snakes. All right, beautiful people, I'll see you on the next one. Stay beautiful, stay safe, and most of all, follow your dreams and keep your king cobras happy. I'll see you on the next one.
I am never gonna get a wife.